Hello, hello, it's Kev here. Time for another letter, second of the day. First things first, as always, disclaimer, fair use, etc. Though these case notes, I think, again, it's come from that 50 writing samples that you can all find on the internet. And as I keep saying, official materials are best. This doesn't look too bad, though. This is a bit more like official, you know. It's got the same wording as an official task, etc. So it's a referral letter to an endocrinologist. Okay, Mrs Athena. Now, I'm not going to show you the criteria. I've done it in many a video. I've been through all the criteria and I recommended that book, OET Ultimate Writing Guide. You can download from oet.com, so I'm not going to waste my time in that again. So we've got a letter. It's about 250 words, so not too bad, not too bad. Now, put some changes on. So, first thing is purpose. What do you want me to do? Okay. Now, you can put name, age, occupation, but marital status, kids, what's that got to do with me? I'm the endocrinologist. So as I keep explaining in video after video, it's information should be presented in order of importance. If it's not urgent, then it's usually a chronology. Purpose paragraph, history paragraph, visit, etc. If it's urgent, that's paragraph 2, and then a chronology and background, etc. So here, what's the most important information in this? So is her marital and familial status the most important information that I should be reading? And the answer is obviously no, obviously not. And you've put her age there. Now, normally you would put the DOB there. So you don't have to put her age again. And what does it matter if she's married with kids? What's that got to do with me? If you have to mention it, it should be way down in the letter, not in the introduction, in the purpose. Thank you for seeing Mrs Athena, showing signs and symptoms of diabetes. Now, you've got a history bit here. This is like this would probably go in the history a paragraph, or if you don't have a history a paragraph, this would probably be lower in the letter. Please note she has a family history of diabetes, etc. But you wouldn't put it in the actual purpose. So let's have a look at the case notes. Okay, let me just have a look at these. So referral to the endocrinologist, presumably because you think she might have diabetes. Let's have a look. So we've got 1 visit, 2 visit, 3 visits. Okay. Don't need the social history stuff. Medical history, if it's unremarkable, then you don't need to tell me. Only tell me if there's something to tell me, not tell me what that is not. So what's the thing? So she came for the first visit. Bulimia, thirsty, lethargy and dizziness. Blood, sugar, okay. Second visit, unchanged symptoms. The results show, etc. Okay. And what's the plan? Prescribe antidiabetics. Final visit today, because it usually says presume today's date if it were proper note. So this is today. Feeling worse, blurred vision and sight spots. So in view of all these things, you believe she might be diabetic and you want me to investigate. Okay, so that's what you need to tell me in your purpose. What do you want me to do? So, like I said, I wouldn't put that in the purpose. Maybe put it lower down, much lower down, you know, like please, please note family history, blah, 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 blah. Maybe put it there. Okay, so your purpose needs to be clear. What do you want me to do? So, do you want me to conduct further investigations? Do you want me to assess her? So that's what you need to make clear in your purpose. So on the visit of 11th of 11th, oh, right, so on the 11th of the 11th, put your comma, title and name, then pronouns afterwards. This is Athena, presented with complaint. Now, one complaint, but you've got two things here. So it's with the complaints of, or complaining of. Either one of those, with the complaints of, if it's more than one, or complaining of. Intense thirst and excessive eating for the 4 months. You mean for the last 4 months? Or probably we put for the previous, because this is reported in the past. So for the previous 4 months prior to that date. Okay, I think that's what the case notes say. Bulimia, 4 months. What did it say? Eating. Bulimia, isn't that where you eat and vomit? I'm not quite sure. Bulimia, is that overeating when you make yourself sick? I'm not really sure about that one. But okay. For the previous 4 months. She also wakes up. Right. She also reported, past tenses, oops. Oh, sorry, my lovely typing. She also reported waking up. Don't forget, all this is past tense. 4 times a night for washroom. Well, it's for your urination during this time. She was also experiencing lethargy since. Well, it's not since, is it? Since is when it's a particular date. Since April, since 2017, since the 2nd of September. So if it's for 7 weeks, change your pronouns. Sorry, pronouns. Change your adverbs. It's not since, it should be for. She had always, right, so she was also experiencing, so she had, because past tense. So she had also been experiencing. So at that time, when she reported. So, very important to get your past tenses correct here. All right, so she presented at that time. She also reported, past tense, at that time. And for 7 weeks before, she had been. So at that time, she had been experiencing. Maybe she's not experiencing it now, but at that time, when she reported, she had been. So, past perfect continuous, lethargy for 7 weeks along with dizziness. Now, again, what's the point of telling me this? Tell me what the investigations actually showed. She was told to lose, not loose, the opposite of tight. Investigation of bullying was arranged. Okay, don't tell me that, just tell me what the results were, and follow an appropriate diet. Okay. On the second visit after, right, put the actual date on the second visit after a month. So on the 16th of the 12th, right, to make it clear, on the 16th of the 12th, Mrs Athena. Now, you've used present perfect here, but you use present perfect to connect past and present. But this is second visit, so it's still in the past. You can use present perfect for today's. Today, she has reported, she has worked, but you can't use it then. So, because we know exactly when it occurred, it's a definite time. 16th, reported no change in weight and BPE, even after, you mean despite following a regular diet. She was complaining of frequent headaches. Her BP report shows blood sugar. Oh, okay, right. Now, her symptoms have on the what? So today. So you mean today? This is the same problem in your previous one. All right, you've got to get the dates. Get the on the 11th, on the 16th. Today. Her symptoms have, plural, deteriorated, despite taking anti-diabetic and antihypertensive drugs. Oops. Okay. She was experiencing, so she's not experiencing them. So if using past continuous, at what time was she experiencing? So she has been, because she's still experiencing them. So present perfect continuous. She's still experiencing them. She has been experiencing vision and sight smoke, noting BP. Please note, in view of the above, appreciate your attention to this patient's condition, possessive, genitive case, and request your proper assessment and management of her condition. If you have any questions, hesitate to contact me. So, again, purpose, get it clear, right? Watch your tenses. Make it clear when the events occurred. And watch those tenses. Okay? So, I hope this gives you some more ideas. Okay, I'll see you next time.